Friends, and welcome back to our channel. It is time for a story. Today's story is called The Sneaky Snow Fox, and this is by Patricia, Reilly, Giff, and illustrated by Diane, Palmisciano. We hope you enjoyed today's story. Before we head in, we'd like to invite you to like and share this video, and also hit that bell button so you can be subscribed and notified whenever we post new stories. Okay, let's get started. A scary story. Watch out! Here comes the fox. I was reading too fiercely from my new book. My voice was shivery. Fiercely was afraid. He chewed the corner of the couch. No wonder. It was a scary story about a sly, sneaky fox. The fox sneaked through the snow. He snipped and snapped his teeth. I put the book down. I was afraid to keep reading. Outside, wind whooshed across the yard. The house shook. So did I. Suppose a fox was out there in the snow? Fiercely licked ice away from the window. We had to see. Next door, the big red schoolhouse was a big white schoolhouse. Bert's bookstore was just around the block. Was it buried in snow too? Poor Bert and Mimi, his cat, and all the books I wanted to read. It's a blizzard, I told fiercely. We'll ski down the street and shovel Bert out. Too bad, I had no skis. I had no shovel either. Wait, what was moving through all that white? I tried to see. It had pointy ears. It had a fat tail too. It looked dangerous to me, fiercely agreed. He jumped into my arms. It's the snow fox, I told fiercely. Sneaky with terrible teeth. Maybe he ate dogs for supper. Maybe he ate kids too. I pulled down the shade. The snow fox couldn't see in, but fiercely chewed a hole in the edge. Now he could see out. Downstairs, something banged on the door. It banged hard. Fiercely barked louder than the banging door. I covered my ears. Don't open it, I told Nana, but Nana was dusting at the cobwebs on the stairs. See who it is, Jilly, she said. I went downstairs. I closed one eye. Then I opened the front door 2 inches. I took a small peek. Something was covered in snow. Was it the snow fox snipping and snapping at me? Not the fox. It was my friend Jim. He was covered with snow. I have 2 skis, he said. There's 1 ski for you and 1 ski for me. Have you seen a snow fox? I asked. Jim looked worried. Does it have pointy ears and a fat tail? Yes, I held my breath. Not today, he said. Fiercely was still barking enormously. Jim gave him a dog biscuit covered with snow. Fiercely loved to eat dog biscuits. He loved to eat snow too. Jim came in. So did a whoosh of snow. Fiercely raced out with his biscuit. Fiercely, please come back, I called, but Fiercely never listened. Now he was lost in the snow, just like Bert's bookstore. Jim took off his snowy things. We raced upstairs to the window. We peeked out the Fiercely hole. A million snowflakes were coming down. I could just see Fiercely's back paws. Ahead of him, I saw a fat tail. It must be that sneaky fox. And what was Fiercely doing? He's digging a snow tunnel, Jim said. I nodded. Yes, he's going straight for the fox. That dog is brave, Jim said. But Fiercely wasn't brave at all. He hid in the tub when the mailman came. He slid under the bed when he heard thunder. And suppose the sneaky fox turned and saw Fiercely? He might eat him from his head to his skinny tail. We have to save Fiercely, I said. To the rescue. I led Jim up to the closet. I found my tiger outfit. Jim put on the tiger hat. I put on the boots with the tiger feet. We put on our jackets and raced outside. Look out, Snow Fox, I said. Here come the tigers. And Jim said, wait till he sees us in these skis. Jim put on 1 ski and I put on the other. Tell Bert I said hello, Nana called. We waved to Nana. We skied down the street. Swish, clump, swish, clump. There goes the snow fox, Jim yelled, and Fiercely's right behind him. Come back, Fiercely, I called. Please don't let the snow fox eat you. The snow stopped. The big red schoolhouse looked red again. We skied past the school. We skied past Sarah's seed shop. We skied past Rolf's this and that. We skied past Bert's bookstore. Bert opened the door and waved to us. But where was the sneaky fox? Snow fox? Where was Fiercely? Bert's bookstore. Suddenly we stopped. We saw Skinny Tail. We saw Fat Tail too. Fiercely, I cried. Sneaky Snow Fox, cried Jim. Ruff, cried Fiercely. Meow, said the sneaky fox. It wasn't a snow fox. It wasn't even a fox. It was Mimi, the bookstore cat. What's all that ruckus? Bert asked. It's just Fiercely and Mimi, I said. It's not a snow fox at all. Come on in, tigers, Bert said. Leave your skis outside. We followed Bert into his shop. I have the perfect book for you, he said. I bake cookies too. Take off your snowy things, Bert said. Don't worry about puddles. We sat on the bookstore stools. Fiercely and Mimi lay down on the floor. Bert opened up a book. Hey, I said, I know that book, but I was afraid to finish it. Bert began to read. Once there was a sneaky snow fox who snipped and snapped his teeth. In the end, he sneaked home to his mother. She read him a scary story about a girl and a boy and a dog. Just like us, I told Jim. Woof! Fiercely agreed. There goes Fiercely. So, this is the end of the story. We hope you enjoy this beautiful story. Once again, like and subscribe so you're notified with more beautiful stories. Thank you.